up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy, there is a story fresh off the presses, y'all. I waited on reporting this because I got some inside tea, and it's going deep. You guys remember that book that everybody said that when Kim Porter, Diddy's, the mother of his children, Kim Porter, that tragically passed away from pneumonia or whatever Diddy's doctor actually said it was, okay? Because Diddy was the one sending a doctor to her house to give house calls. She had pneumonia, but they were giving her a vitamin IV as if it was a freak off gone wrong. Because that's the only time I remember Diddy ever giving anybody an IV. But forget all that because we need to focus. What is it about? It looks like there has been new information that came out. It had been long been rumored that Kim Porter was writing a book when she passed away. It was based on her life. It was based on her time with Diddy. It was something. On top of that, that book was actually had already been picked up and was going to be developed into a TV show, kind of like a dramedy, a drama series, all this stuff. Kim had actually broken free from Diddy. She had a new boyfriend. She was over him. She had finally learned to love herself. Unfortunately, she met her passing. Now, that had been rumored for a while. And a lot of people in the know with Kim was like, yo, this book actually exists. Well, guess what? Excerpts have circulated for the book. And you guys, it is worse than we ever thought. Diddy was literally, when I say he was abusing Kim, I mean he was going in. I'm going to read you these excerpts that have actually shown up online. I did a little more digging and I did not get to actually read, but I asked, hold on, y'all. Let me actually, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Okay. But I went a little further. Now, legally, I cannot read these excerpts because they're trying to get them into the right hands and keep it out of the wrong hands. But a manuscript has these people claim that it was written by Kim Porter. It tells the story of not somebody that survived horrific abuse, not just that, but the fact that the reason why this person that they are claiming as Kim Porter did not let their oldest son grow up with all the other children is because apparently the stepdad didn't see them as a child, their own child, and maybe view them in other ways. Now, y'all, when I heard this, I'm just going to say, I was like, wait, what? How does this make any sense? But then I did a little digging, okay? All the kids grew up in New York, except for one who was Quincy. Now, listen, I'm not saying that Kim was ever worried about Diddy doing something to Quincy. I'm not saying that Diddy didn't really look at Quincy as a son. I know that there are a few things where Diddy is looking at Quincy, telling him, look at my son. He's a handsome MFer. Let me see if I can find that clip. I'll put it at the end. I'll put it in here if I can find it. If not, then y'all just going to have to go Google it yourselves, right?
Son, boy, you's a beautiful Black king.
Thank
Jesus,
you,
you just
Thank you, Dad.
woo, man,
Thank you.
man,
I appreciate it.
man.
I bless. Love you. Thank you.
I mean, what you doing, man? You're getting what's going on, man?
Growing up, Pop.
You growing up? You growing up? What's up? What's up? What you doing right?
But okay, I'm not saying any of that. I am saying that they are saying in this book, this manuscript, whatever you want to call it, at one point, Diddy had Kim doing some things, freak offs. And at first she was down with it. It was that swinging lifestyle, right? But apparently, what happened, and I'm going to read the excerpts, but let me just tell you all this. Apparently, what happened was Kim got tired of it. And Kim felt that this person, I'm not saying it's Diddy maintains his innocence. There is no proof that Kim actually used it, but hypothetical, take this with a grain of salt, what the people are claiming. That Kim thought that this person, at first they were down with the swinging lifestyle and that was fun, but they kept getting pushed into things more and more and more that they were not comfortable with. It got to the point where she felt like she was being used as a beard and that this person, whoever it is that she's describing, prefer the company of other men as, listen, a company of other men as opposed to other things. Now, here's the thing. Around that time, when Justin was small, Kim had him in New York and Diddy was raising him. Oddly enough, he wasn't adopted until he got much, much, much older. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened where Justin was sent to live in Georgia with his grandmother while Christian and the girls, I believe, or at least the sons, were in New York. Christian often talks about it too. If you look at his old interviews from Essence, from this, from that, he often says that he graduated high school in Georgia. The other kids, well, at least the boys, were in New York. He graduated in Georgia. He looks at that as where his home is. He used to feel some type of way. There's an old interview that he felt some type of way about, like, why wasn't he in New York? But then he realized again, it was the best thing for him. Like, I don't know why he grew up away from Diddy until he got old enough to basically stand up for himself. But it makes you wonder when there's these rumors going on about what they're alleging was written by Kim Porter in the manuscript. Now, Kim is not here. Kim is not here. We actually do not know exactly why all this stuff is happening, but it is. One second. We don't know why all this is happening, but it is what it is. Let's actually see what also Radar Online is actually reporting this. The neighborhood talk. Everybody is talking about this, okay? They're saying Diddy's ex accuses him of abuse from beyond the grave. Radar reveals explosive contents of Kim Porter's never before seen memoir. They're saying that if this is her memoir and it is never before seen, they're saying that Diddy said that he hit her with a chair. Really quick, also, you guys, they're saying Diddy's late longtime ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, detailed the alleged abuse she suffered at the hands of the disgraced producer who fathered 3 of her children. In a never before seen memoir, surfacing nearly 6 years after her mysterious and sudden passing, this is what an insider is saying. They're saying Diddy's late ex-girlfriend Kim Porter detailed the alleged abuse she suffered at the hands of the disgraced producer who fathered 3 of her children in a never-before-seen memoir. A source who wished to remain anonymous provided the document to Radar Online and said it was found in Kim Porter's long-lost flash drive. It was given to the informant by someone very close to Kim and Diddy and was written in the months leading up to her sudden passing, the individual claimed. While we have, Radar even says themselves, while we have been unable to independently verify those claims, a 40-page manuscript, which we have reviewed, is filled with explosive anecdotes about the actress and the model's time with the rapper born Sean Diddy Combs. In one chapter, Kim wrote about how Diddy was so jealous and his short fuse made her walk on eggshells, and recalled one instance where he allegedly sent her to the hospital after brutally assaulting her with a chair. You guys, this is getting deep. Sit down. We got to get deep into this, okay? Now, also, you guys, don't forget, a lot of you guys have been asking, when am I going live? Well, we have an answer. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., I will be co-broadcasting. I'll also be speaking and being part of, if you guys don't know, it's happening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 30th. You guys, we wanted answers about what's going on, how we're going to get our platform and our agenda pushed. Yes, I am talking about what's going on in the election. I am saying that a lot of people had questions on how to get our voices heard. July 30th, we are actually, we are actually teaming up. We're teaming up with the Black Tech Matters PAC, okay? It is a woman-founded Black tech Entrepreneurs Pack, okay? It is a super PAC. It's doing big things. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a night of action. It's going to be me, DJ Waffles. It's going to be Mimi Brown and a whole bunch of people speaking. And listen, at the end of the day, we want to know how to get our agenda. I want to know what's going on when we are going to talk about entrepreneurs, people in social media, entertainment, employment, education, and all those things, okay? Listen, we want to push the things and see how they're going to actually represent us and how our issues are going to be represented, baby. I went to the source. We are going to have some heavy hitters. Join me on the live stream. It's going to be 8 p.m. to 11. You know, it's going to be with my little special brand of snark, but it is going to be a really, really good time. So again, you got questions, we are going to get answers. 8 p.m. And I'll be live streaming for 3 hours. We'll take questions. We'll do everything. Again, it's going to be a big thing. There's going to be a lot of political people on there. There's going to be a lot of people in the entertainment field. And of course, entrepreneurs and tech. So come out and support because yes, yes, yes. Listen, again, this is in support of VP Harris, but you guys had questions and we're going to get answers. Anyway, let's get back into what is going on with the Kim Porter stuff because that is the biggest thing that is weighing on my mind right now. Okay. Okay. So, anyway, hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Okay. Are y'all back? Okay. So, anyway, here's the thing. Now, let's get into this manuscript. Again, it has not been independently verified. However, a lot of people close to, well, not a lot of people, the people I've been talking about and have talked to, they say that from what they know about the situation, this sounds very, very legit. I don't know if Diddy's commented on this, but I'm sure he's going to say it is preposterous. Okay, so Kim, if this is Kim, described the exchange that led her to the hospital visit in the purported memoir obtained by Radar. Here's what she said. We were supposed to go out for dinner, but he was in a foul mood. Sean yelled, "What the F? I would have to walk on eggshells as I came out the bathroom. But I found him holding flowers, so I smiled. I said, you bought me flowers. Diddy yelled, no! So who the F are they from? I was bewildered. And I told him honestly, I don't know, probably just a fan. He threw the attached card at me. I picked it up and read it. Sean, he slapped me so hard I hit the ground. He stood over me yelling, were you with the other night? I looked down at the card that was lying next to me and it read, the other night was amazing. We must do it again. Oh my God. I tried to explain. Sean, he threw the flowers at me. Okay. So then things just start getting crazy because this is the part to me that sounded like the Diddy that we know from Cassie's file. Listen to what he said or what it's alleged he said. Okay. Because this all might be BS, but it's a lot of BS. It's making sense. So anyway, the note said the other night was amazing. We must do it again. And I know this is a very serious scene, but who sends a woman's flowers saying the other night was amazing? We must do it again. But we're gonna let it slide because she just got out of one abusive relationship. At least he was giving her flowers, not the fist. So I get it, right? I guess, right? Anyway, he threw the flowers at me. That's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it. Tell me this isn't everything we've come to know about freak-offs. According to, listen, she wrote, Diddy picked up my coffee mug and slammed it against the wall. Coffee flew everywhere as he yelled, who the F does this ninja think he is? I'll say one thing, right? And again, I'm not even being funny. When someone is your abuser, they seem like just like nobody can keep you safe. And judging from what Cassie went through, it seems like nobody can keep you safe. But can I just say, that little ninja needs a butt whooping. Diddy's scrawny mouth breather self. He needs a butt whipping. You got all this base for the woman that blessed you with a bloodline. You got all this base when you got like 4 security men. But when you, yo, Diddy. Anyway, right? Anyway, Kim said that she was desperately trying to calm him down. It was just coffee with the producer. It was nothing. She explained they met up to discuss maybe me starring in another movie that he wants to produce. Mind you, Diddy had been cheating on her, hitting on her, making her perform in FOs, all the stuff that he had been alleged doing. And you got the nerve to be asking, what is somebody doing? But didn't even Gene Dill, I did an interview with him, go check it out. Didn't he actually say that when it comes to Kim, Diddy, even when he was dating J-Lo and everyone else, he always kept tabs on Kim and wouldn't let her live? Didn't that one editor, the former editor of Vibe magazine, Danielle, didn't she say that they were eating dinner and he came and emptied her purse out, took all her credit cards, and then hustled her into a limo and made her go home? Again, look at Cassie. She said Diddy was obsessive, and even though he was messing with Kim, wouldn't leave her alone either. They said, she went on to say, Sean exploded even more. He wants to put the move on my effing family at the top of his lungs. My effing family. He flipped the table over, breaking it. It was a heavy table, but Sean is stronger than he looks. That was a woman in living in fear. Because here's the thing, Diddy is violent, and I'm sure he does get into things, but stronger than he looks, because he looked like he weighed 110 pounds soaking wet. Anyway, but that said, I know it's not about physical strength with abuse. By the time somebody lays their hands on you, you've already been conditioned to take it. So again, I don't want to make light of abuse. That's not how it works. Of course, it's not about strength. It's about like mentally who is in bondage. Anyway, she goes on to say, I pleaded with him. Sean, please. He yelled at me. What? I tried my best to calm him down. He probably didn't know. It didn't come up. You're publicly dating someone else. So he screamed at me, and it somehow seemed even more intense. So you didn't tell him to back off? And then out of nowhere, he hit me with a chair. I don't remember anything after that until I woke up in the hospital room. According to the document, Kim said that when she woke up in the hospital, my arm was in a cast hanging from a sling. My face, oh God, so hot. My face hurt. My eyebrow was in immense pain, as was my lip. As I came to, the first face I saw was the man that had put me in there. This man, because she got flowers, hit her with a chair, allegedly abused her senseless. This person that claims to be Kim said that her arm was in a cast. It was hanging from a sling. Her face hurt. Her eyebrow, oh my God. He asked with concern in his voice, how are you feeling? I responded, stay away from me. You guys, listen. She said, stay away from me. Writing in the supposed manuscript, she said he apologized and told her, I don't know what came over me. Actually, let's read this manuscript. He said, I understand you're angry. I glared at him as I cut him off. I'm serious, Sean. He spoke blandly with no energy, probably like that same apology when he was giving it to Cassie. You remember that. And tell them what? And tell them what? That you had a car accident? They'll pity you. And you hit your head. He was going to make me look crazy. They were going to believe him. He was a kingpin. You're an effing bastard. Diddy spent the next 6 months helping me heal and working his way back into my life and into my bed. I was so damn stupid. And of course, I wasn't cast for either movie. Here's the thing. Everybody said Kim Porter was so beautiful and so talented. This makes sense why she could never get a job as an actress. The same way Cassie had #1 hits and she could never get her album out. He sabotaged the woman he was with, but offered them something. Anyway, she said Diddy apologized and told her, I don't know what came over me. But Kim was afraid for her safety because they were in a private hospital room and no one would hear me. I could scream like my life depended on it and it wouldn't matter. So it said she just laid in the hospital bed. And Diddy literally said to her, I was just so jealous. You know how I am. I'm sorry, baby. I promise I'll never put my hands on you again. I swear. She recalled thinking, I've heard this song one too many times. Kim then wrote she was concerned Diddy might lie and say she had a car accident. This is the part where it picked up, claiming he told her they'll pity you, say that you hit your head. Yet, listen, get this. She said, I was so effing stupid. Of course, I wasn't cast for the movie either. From what I understand, the producer died of pneumonia. Now, it was unclear when the alleged incident occurred, but Kim noted that Diddy was publicly dating someone else at the time. But to be fair, Diddy was always dating someone else. They're saying that this encounter reference would have likely occurred sometime between Christian's birth in 1998 and the twins' birth in 2006. As Kim noted in the memoir that Christian was with the nanny at the time. Is that the nanny that Diddy was allegedly sleeping with? And wrote about delivering her twins in the next chapter. The source who gave this clip to Radar Online access to the documents plans to publish the entire thing under the title Kim's Lost Words, A Journey from Justice from the Other Side. Y'all, this is groundbreaking. This is explosive. Let me know. Listen, I'll see y'all tomorrow on live at 8 p.m. because we're going to talk about this Camilla Harris thing and see what we can work out. But also, we really actually do need to talk about this because, yeah, this mess with Diddy, this is Kim's flash drive and her manuscript. Again, I know we're saying it's over for Diddy. That's in the courts. But in the court of public opinion, not even the most ardent Diddy supporter can stand behind this. Y'all, listen, I'm going to try to see if I can get some excerpts to read on live and give the dramatic interpretation, reenactment. But y'all, this is deep. It is deep, deep. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.